Hi everyone. Good evening to one and all gathered here in Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube everywhere. So this session is jointly organized by YAS Community and Kerala Police Cyberdome. This is an awareness session on coronavirus, COVID-themed cyber attacks, QR code scams, and fake shopping scams. So there are a lot of scams that are happening nowadays. That too, due to it's a lockdown. So there are even more scams are happening nowadays than the previous time. So this is session will give insight in all the scams which are happening now, and also will give insight how to protect yourself in these scams and what are the steps you can take if you got affected towards this in this scam. So let's get started. So this is a small introduction about myself. My name is Venkatesh Sivakumar. I go by handle Pranav Venkat. I am a security consultant with 6 years of experience, and I've been acknowledged as top security researcher by Google Bug Bounty program. And I am also acknowledged by 100 plus companies for reporting vulnerability in their products. I am a certification holder OSCP and OSWP, and I've spoken at various universities, colleges, and national conferences and international conferences. So this is my website where I share security write-ups, and that's my LinkedIn profile. You people can connect with me, and that's my YouTube channel, which I started recently to provide cybercrime awareness to people. And also, I discuss about some security stuff there. So let's get started. Today we will be seeing 4 to 5 scams. One is coronavirus themed scams. Another is QR code scams. Another is fake shopping site scams. And another is a gambling scam, which is happening recently. So while the whole world is on the halt, like due to this pandemic, the cyber criminals, what they are doing, they are taking advantage of this situation and they are trying to lure in people through different tactics they have. Be it anyone, be it people who have technical knowledge, non-technical knowledge, everyone are falling victim towards this kind of attacks. So let's have a look. What is phishing? So phishing is a technique. It's a social engineering technique through which cyber criminals try to get in more information about you. It could be credentials, it could be password, it could be your OTP, it could be your UPI pin, or it could be your debit card details, credit card details. It could be anything. So the main agenda behind phishing websites are they will try to gather some data of you through making you believe that it is a real website. As you can see, this is an example. It looks like a facebook.com, okay, but it is not a facebook.com. If you notice, there are three O in the book, but when you see it on the first, it will really look like, oh, it is a real facebook.com. And you might even go out and enter your email ID and password. The moment you enter your email ID and password, the cyber criminals will have access to your email ID and password and they might misuse the account. So not just there, it is more nowadays people are utilizing the same phishing pages for harvesting your OTP or harvesting your UPI pin or harvesting your card details. And what is malware? So malware is a piece of software that is mainly intent of damaging devices, stealing data, and generally causing a mess. So what it means? So you by default you open any email attachment and you download it to your system. So if the scammer or a cyber criminal who have an intention to damage your system, so they will have a backdoor attached to that backdoor or malicious code executable attached to the PDF file or the doc file. The moment you open it, it will do a lot of activities. The intention of the attacker can differ. For example, in the recent time, there is something called ransomware. So where people once the mission get infected by ransomware, it will encrypt all your files and it will demand ransom. So the moment you pay they supposedly will give a key, that is a decryption key through which you can unlock the files. But most of the time, even that is another scam. They won't give the key, they will just loot the money, and the only thing which you can do is just to, you need to boot your machine. You can't retrieve you can't retrieve your files that easily. So not just that, malwares can be utilized for various purposes like this, damaging your system, or even keyloggers, or there's something called keylogger, which is another type of variant of a malware where it captures your keystroke. So if your machine is infected with that kind of a malware, whatever you type, they will have an idea what are you typing, and it will go as a log to that people. Okay. And not just that, there's another variant of malware where they can just take a screenshot of your machine, or they can steal your data within the files and data or something like that. So this is a structure of, this is a brief the idea about malware. So we saw phishing and malware. So that was the introductory part to make you all understand what it is, how a phishing email or how a malware attached email will look like. Now let's get into this COVID kind of a cyber attacks, how the emails or phishing website looks like. So as you can see, so this is a phishing email which is being sent by World Health Organization. It all shows like a World Health Organization, but really WHO doesn't send any emails like this. But if you see, there is a safety awareness, coronavirus awareness, who and World Health Organization logo is there, and they have put very convincingly, dear sir, go through the attached document on safety measures regarding spreading of coronavirus. Not just that, they are also giving in some document for you to download. And if you see the regards, they have put some Chinese person name like Stella Chongkong, and a specialist Wuhan virus advisory. If all it looks like so legitimate mail, but if you notice certain things here, first factor is who doesn't normally send individual emails to all the citizens of the nation. And second thing is, if you notice, there is a spelling mistake in the safety, like SAFTY. It's a spelling mistake. And third thing is, no official organization will ask you to download some document. Okay. So all the measures, safety measures and protocols and procedures are already updated in their official website. But no, they won't send you individual emails to make sure to download it or to verify it and things like that. So this was published by one of the university. This was a phishing email published by one of the university. So basically, this is a fake. Another thing is fake phishing website. So this website, if you have a look, it looks like a real Who website. The URL could be like whooo.org, or WH might be in different font or different Unicode text, some different thing .org. So, but the template will look like the real World Health Organization website's template. And if you see, there will be a lot of spelling mistakes and things like that. And but their motive is to collect your email ID and password. As you can see, they are wanting to collect email ID and password. So this is the main intention of this phishing website. So this is how phishing emails and websites look alike. So it also looks like it has come from CDC, which is a US government organization, or it could even show itself as it is coming from our Indian government organization, our Ministry of Health organization. Like the mail can supposedly be like anything, but at the end it is just a phishing mail. Always properly check the mail where it is coming from. First, where you can check is check the from address where it is coming from. And even sometimes the from address also gets manipulated. In that case, like if you are kind of very doubtful on that, do not download any document. So this is the advice. Always know that who CDC or any Indian government organization will never send you mail attachments or ask you to download. So these are some of the phishing sample websites through my intuition, which I have kind of put together. How if a scammer or a cyber criminal coming up with a phishing website or trying to purchase a domain of a coronavirus related phishing website, how it would look like. So the website address might have part of this, like it might have coronavirus, COVID-19, COVID, corona, pandemic, virus, prevention, identification, foundation, vaccine, cure, safety, measures, WHO, CDC, hydroxychloro as part of domain names. Not just that, if there is any new buzzing terminology that is related towards coronavirus, even that might come as a website address. So all these websites might look legitimate, but once again, the intention is to steal your personal data or to drop malware into your devices. So the pattern of website can look like this. So coronavirusprevention.com, coronafoundation.org, coronavirusmapping.ru, coronavirusvaccine.in, corona19prevention.cc. Like the website goes like this. So above given list are the examples how an attacker can come up with the fake phishing websites. So if you come across any of these websites, just don't click the link. Always visit the official portals for the updates. Be it our state portals like Kerala Police portals or any other state portals related to this for official updates. Don't fall trap to this kind of portals. Make sure you rely on the information about COVID from authentic website. Since scammers extensively use coronavirus theme to launch attacks, it is best to avoid other websites. So I have listed few officials video in the description, which I will share it with the team and they will give it to you all people. Now coming to files or attachments or documents that is used in phishing mails. So how a scammer or a cyber attacker will come up with the documents in the name of coronavirus. So these are the name of the documents. One is infectionprevention.docs, coronavirusprevention.doc, coronavirus.pdf, coronavirus secure, coronaviruscure.docs, list of people affected due to covid.docs, safety measures.pdf. So once again, this documents might look legitimate, but with the intention of installing malwares in your PC. So as you can see in the right hand side, there is an example of a mail which is having something called coronavirus safety measures.rar. And it is also supposedly come from someone called Dr. Liang, and they are part of WHO plague and prevention. So these are all utilized as a convincing factor to make you believe that it is a real mail ID. And if you see the document, it is some RAR file. RAR file is kind of a compressed file, like a zip file. Okay, the moment you download it and unzip it, there are chances there will be executable present, and it could be malware or it could be any other very malicious software like a ransomware, and it could even encrypt all your whole files and demand money. So make sure that do not download any files from unsolicited emails, that is from the mails whom you don't know. As I already mentioned, government will never send you any email or attachment. Any email with coronavirus related attachments are always fake. Note, there is a separate note. Since now most of the people are in the work from home mode, so there are chances you might even encounter fake emails with work from home policy document, that too posing itself being sent from your HR team. So make sure that if you receive any such documents like coronavirus work from home policies or such documents from unknown mail ID or something fishy email ID, make sure that you call up your HR and make sure to verify that it is a real mail or it is a really official mail and things like that. Then you do take a call on that. Otherwise, just mark it as a spam and delete the mail. So the best you can do when you come across phishing mails or website, avoid clicking the website link, avoid downloading the document. Good if you spam it or delete it. Also, you can forward me such emails, website address, or documents that will help me with my research. Coming to text message. So scammers not only are targeting phishing mails or attachments and things like that, they are also targeting text messages. How a text message will look like. A text message will have a state like the government has issued a payment of rupees 2000 to all residents to support their daily needs amidst of this pandemic. Click the link to claim the money. So once again, government doesn't send any monetary messages like this, like that they are issuing money to you. You need to click the link, or they are issuing money to you. You need to fill in your card details. Government doesn't send any relief fund related data or something like that through text messages or through any WhatsApp messages or through any form of mail to you. So if government is doing it, might be mostly in their official Twitter handles or communication portals, websites or Facebook pages, but they won't send a specific text message to you stating that tap this link and withdraw your money for this pandemic and things like that. So do not fall prey to this. So this text message has been received by one of the UK citizen, where they have promised to give him 500, that is 458 GBP, Great Britain pounds. But once again, it is a fake phishing page. And nowadays, we all are also receiving a lot of text messages like this, where they are having a message: Indian government is issuing 2,000 rupees or 3,000 rupees. Do not fall prey for that. And social media forwards. So this is the very main hit topic which is going on, because people are just blindly believing in all the forward messages, be it medicine related message, be it vaccine related message, be it relief related message, like any message which have a very sensationary words and things like that. As you can see here, it is a lockdown message. When our government started our lockdown time, so someone themselves made a text message stating, okay, step one, this 1 day lockdown. Step two, 21 days lockdown. All things like this. All if you notice, this all kind of a made up story. And since they are since they are putting in some bold text and bold letters and things like that, most of the time it is creating a sensation and it is creating a panic among public. So don't believe in as such messages. Always look out for official government portals or official government messages through news channels or Twitter handle or any other social media platforms. Do not fall trap for your WhatsApp forward messages. WhatsApp forward messages, or not only this, even people. Um, yeah. So if just a second, if you people are having any questions, all the questions will be answered at end of the session. So I will be going with the session now. Like once the session is over, I will be taking all your questions. So coming back, this is a social media forward, not just in WhatsApp, even in Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. If people are saying government has issued a relief fund, government is doing a lockdown next tomorrow, day after tomorrow, like do not believe. Or even there, if they are coming and saying government has found a cure, like do not believe. Ask them to validate the source. If they are even not aware of their source, better you avoid this kind of forwards and do not forward to someone else, because when you are not sure about this forward, and when the person who is forwarding you is not sure about the forward, why are you keeping on forwarding the messages to every other people? So better job, do not forward any messages which you are not sure of. And even if you are sure of, better check the government portal once to verify if it is all good, then you go ahead and sharing this thing. Okay, so you might get vaccine kind of a messages, or you might get this prevention kind of a messages, or you might get this relief fund messages to ask you click the link. So do not fall trap for this. So these are the list of fake messages that you might receive, not limited to, but these are some of the fake messages that you might receive with a malicious intent. Like you can read it: free medical kit given by government to test COVID in home. Like it will be fake. Government has issued lockdown for next 3 months. Fake. Government has sent you money. Click to claim it. Fake. Government has released patients affected in your area. Download this application to see who is it. Fake. Government has released app to identify if person next to you is affected with corona. Click to install it. Once again, it's fake. Charity needs for coronavirus. Fake. Install this application to identify coronavirus patient next to you. Fake. Government has found a cure. Click the link to know more. Fake. So as you see, these are a lot of fake messages which is already getting surfaced in social medias. So do not believe any of these messages. Once again, even it might be more convincing to you, do not believe in this. Make sure that you always visit official government portals. And now the cyber criminals are going one more step ahead, and they are trying to do us telephone calls. So this telephone call is a US recorded telephone call, but even in India, the scammers might call you and say, like, whatever we have been discussing, it could be in the text message format or phishing mails or attachment format or the social media formats, the same concept, the same intention, the same malicious intention. They will call you, they will call you and say that government has found a vaccine, so to enroll for the vaccine registration, I will send the link, please click the link and update your details. Obviously it is fake. Why government will call you explicitly and ask you to enroll for some vaccine registration or something? Because government has your data, like they have your voter ID, they have your ration card, they have your passport, they have your details. They don't need to explicitly call you and mention, we are sending a free test kit, go and enroll in this website and things like that. So let's hear this audio, which was issued in one of the US uh, uh, government site.
The coronavirus has caused the U.S. to declare a national emergency. The Families First Coronavirus Response Act has made coronavirus testing more accessible immediately. If you want to receive a free testing kit delivered overnight to your home, press 1.
As you can see, the lady who is calling someone in US, she's stating that US government has issued free test kit, and if you want to avail the free test kit, press 1. Definitely after once the person presses 1, they might even send them with a fake text messages to enroll or get their debit card details or some personal data like their social security number. In our case, a person may try to grasp your Aadhaar card number or passport number and things like that. So do not fall for any of the telephone calls that they claim to be that they are calling from some government organization and they are giving you some a free medical test kit or things like that. Not just that, even some people might call you and started saying like, due to coronavirus time, the government is issuing a loan, free loan for you all people, so please like to claim it, go to this website and register your details. Like government won't, once again, government won't call you and officially inform you that you are going to get a loan or something like that. So better always check for all the new schemes and the new benefits and things like that. Go ahead and check all the local state government websites or police websites for all the official updates, so that you are all safe on this angle. And one more suggestion which I can give is, if, for example, if they are calling you and they are themselves posing themselves as a healthcare agents, let's say they are calling and they are saying, I am from healthcare department. So make sure that verify their authenticity by asking 10 or like 5 or 6 questions. Ask them their real name, ask them to send their ID, ask them where they are really calling from. Like when the cyber criminals are calling you through this one, they will get kind of panic or afraid and they will even cut the call. In that way, once again, you're safe. So ask them as much as question to verify their authenticity always before trusting someone in the call when they call you as an healthcare agent. So, as a conclusion of this, all the above put scenarios will put you in panic state or ask you to open the links, download some file on your mobile or PC, asks you to enter card details or ask for OTP. Do not get trapped into any of the above. There are thousands of domains registered with Corona as a part of domain name. Some could be legitimate, some could be malicious domain. So beware before opening such links. So how to protect yourself? Do not click on links from sources you don't know. Do not download any form of attachment if the mail is from unknown source. Do not fill your card details or any other personal details in the sites you don't know. Visit official government websites for statistics and updates related to coronavirus. Do not share your OTP if asked by any website or any person over call. Do not install application from unknown sources. Do not blindly believe in WhatsApp forward messages. Do not panic if you happen to face any of this kind of situation, because basically the scammer's motive is to make you panic, make you very disturbed. Then they will try to lure you through some things. Then only the further attack will happen. First is to make you panic or make you manipulate or make you convincing. So this is the strategy of a scammer. So that are the coronavirus based attacks and cyber attacks which is happening right now. So be it through phishing email, be it through malicious attachment, be it through text messages, be it through WhatsApp forwards, be it through telephone calls. Do not fall prey for any of that attacks. Always refer official government portals. And if you happen to face any of this, you should report it to your local police station, and like we hope they will take it forward and they can do further investigation on the same. So the next scam which we are going to discuss here is QR code scams. So all people have started adapting to digital payments. So for example, if I go to any grocery shop, I scan the QR code and I pay it via Google Pay or Phone Pay or Paytm, whatever. Everyone started using QR code payment as a very mode of payment very easily, like be it in shops or malls, or even if you are purchasing anything in Amazon, you can scan the QR code. If you are purchasing anything in Flipkart, you can scan the QR code and then you can pay. Even if some delivery agent is coming and giving you the order, still you can scan his QR code and make the payment. So this is the daily usage of heavy usage which has been done in as a Indian in India, all India level, but this digital payment is very growing huge. So this QR code related scams mostly take place in online marketplace applications. When I say online marketplace, it could be OLX, it could be Quicker, or it could be Facebook Marketplace. The marketplace or the online platform where people sell and buy items. So this is where mostly these scams are happening. Let's have a look. So these are some of the news articles, and these are some of the real cases which happened a few months back in the last 6 months of the timeline. So as you can see, the person have put up his mattress for sale, and within an hour he was contacted by a person called Lakshman Singh, who claimed to be army personnel and expressed willing to buy the mattress for 23,500. He then forwarded Badari a link to a quick response code and asked him to scan it so that he could transfer the money to his account. If you see, the person who called, the person who is going to buy it, is suggesting the person to the seller to scan the QR code so that he can pay. This is how scammers play, which I will be explaining in the next a few slides. So that person lost 23,000. After that, once again they convinced him to scan the QR code again, and once again the person lost 40,000. Basically, that person only lost 73,000. Another army doctor loses 90K to QR code scam, 90,000 rupees. And as you can see, cybercrime unit of Chennai have reported in 20 complaints in the month of February. Not just that, Kerala cybercrime or Bangalore or any other city cybercrime departments, they are all they are all receiving a lot of QR code scams nowadays. Even after I made an awareness session on QR code scam, I received 2 calls personally that they have got scammed of rupees 7,500 or rupees 10,000. So I have explained the scam incident, the real scam incident which happened in Facebook Marketplace. So this is a real scam incident which happened to one of my friend who posted mangoes for sale. Okay, so this is kind of a story, kind of a introduction. So how we tricked the scammers who posted themselves as Indian Army. The scammers posted themselves as Indian Army, and we tricked the scammers and left them confused. So this is a talk. So one day my friend Alice received. So Alice posted an advertisement for selling homegrown mangoes in Facebook Marketplace. As you can see, there is a mango sell picture which is mentioned there, and she have posted advertisement. Okay, so the moment she posts the advertisement, two people from Facebook pinged her a message. Like one person is asking, is it still available? Another person is also asking the same thing. And also they are asking for contact numbers. So she is also saying that yeah, it is available and you can call this number to avail the mangoes. Immediately after this, a person named Srikanth calls. Srikanth calls Alice and he is saying he works for Indian Army and needed 200 kg of mangoes. And Ali is also believed to be the real customer and pinged Srikanth in WhatsApp with the advance amount to be paid before she confirms the order. Because my friend wants to confirm the order, so she thought she will to confirm before confirming the order. She will send the payment. What is the total payment of the mangoes and things like that. So she sent an estimate in the WhatsApp. So this is the total payment. Okay. So that guy saying like I will send the advance now. Send me your Google Pay number. If you see in the WhatsApp screenshot there, so I will send the advance now. Send me your Google Pay number. So and if you notice the WhatsApp text there, WhatsApp screenshot there, on the top left corner, it looks like a army logo. It looks like our government logo. Okay. So now Alice believed this to be a real deal, and she sent her the Google Pay number. Okay. That is the Google Pay account linked to her number. So after 30 minutes, immediately a guy named Ramesh Raju calls. This guy says that I am Srikanth's assistant and I am also working for Indian Army. And once he is mentioning that Srikanth asked him to take it forward. So he also once again asked for Ali's Google Pay number, and to confirm the transfer, he said he will first transfer 5 rupees, then he will send the remaining amount. For the transferring 5 rupees, also, what he said, Alice needs to scan the QR code. Basically, if you see, we need to receive the payment. When we are paying anyone, we scan the QR code. If you are going to grocery shop, you go and scan the QR code and you make the payment. But for receiving money, that person is suggesting Alice to scan the QR code. Okay, so they are so immediately he sent a WhatsApp message with a QR code on UPI QR code, and also he insisted over call. You need to scan the QR code, and you need to click proceed to pay and enter your UPI pin. If you notice, it is a way to pay it's how the real payment work. If I need to pay the grocery shop, I need to scan the QR code, then I need to enter the amount, and then I need to click proceed to pay, and then I need to enter the pin and confirm it. So the payment gets debited from my bank account to that shop owner's bank account. But in this case, Alice is selling a product and the scammer is asking Alice to scan the QR code, and that's how the payment will succeed. He's trying to convince her. So how he is convincing her is when Alice got confused and started questioning the scammer. Why should I scan the QR code? Because I am running a business. Normally, when the customers come to my shop, they scan my QR code. But in this case, you are asking me to scan your QR code. What is it all about? So they are that guy is saying this fund needs to be released from confidential army fund. So to once she scans the QR code, the army will generate the invoice from their side and they will release the fund. So basically, he's all making up a story here. So this was the whole story. Then what we did, this was the my thing after hearing the term called confidential army fund. So then I made her understand the whole scenario that these are all the scammers. Nowadays it is happening in very common. And so what I suggested, now we know what is the situation. So I suggested Alice to prolong the whole situation for some more time so that I can get more evidences to prove that they are scammers. So now Alice started playing with the scammers. I was sitting in front of Alice, and Alice was in the call with scammers, and I was instructing Alice to do how to speak and what are the things to be discussed. So I have recorded all the conversation. I'm going to showcase all the conversation in this one. Now she knows they are the scammers, but to keep it real for the scammers, she took forward the mango cell deal and moving it forward. In this video, I have only shown important aspects of the conversation. The conversation between Alice and scammer was in Hindi, so I took my friend's help to get it translated. And I have only shown the gist of conversation in English. Okay. So the call dissection, there will be 5 calls. So the dissection will be like this. In first 2 calls, Alice made the scammers believe that she had fall prey to the request of scanning the QR code. In the third call, Alice confused the scammer, stating her amount rupees 5 got debited. In the fourth call, Alice tricked the scammer, stating she received 5 rupees. In the fifth call, Alice tricked the scammer, stating rupees 19,999 got debited. So this is how the conversation will go like. So call 1 with scammer Ramesh Raju. Scammer manipulating Alice to receive payment by scanning the QR code and convincing that it is not a payment QR code but a 5 rupees voucher. So here the scammer is trying to manipulate Alice to receive the QR code receive the payment by scanning the QR code and convincing that it is not a payment QR code but a 5 rupees voucher. Let's see how the call goes. So let's see how the call goes. So let's see how the first call goes. Okay.
नहीं जो मैंने वाउचर डाला ना,
आपने वाउचर नहीं भेजा है, आपने क्यूआर कोड भेजा है मुझे।
क्यूआर कोड नहीं मैडम जी, वो वाउचर है, उसको स्कैन करो आप।
ठीक है, ओके।
हाँ, स्कैन किया?
यस, स्कैन किया।
प्रोसीड टू पे करो। क्या नाम आ रहा है?
कुछ लाल बहादुर जैसा नाम।
बरोबर बरोबर बरोबर। अपने मेरा अकाउंट से अपना अकाउंट लिए प्रोसीड टू पे करो, पिन मारो, चेक बैलेंस करो, 5 रुपया प्लस हुआ कि नहीं हुआ?
नहीं, लेकिन मैं अगर स्कैन करूंगी तो आपको पैसा आएगा ना?
नहीं 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 मैडम जी, आपका फीलिंग मैं समझ रहा हूँ, आप क्या कहना चाहती हो। आप कहना चाहती हो ये बार कोड है, इसको स्कैन करोगी, प्रोसीड टू पे करूंगा तो आ जाएगा। लेकिन ऐसा नहीं, ये साइबर मशीन का वाउचर है, उसमें ऑलरेडी 5 रुपया ऐड है। आप प्रोसीड टू पे करोगी तो तुम्हारे अकाउंट में जाएगा वो।
नहीं, मैं समझा नहीं। जब
मैडम
तो हमारा बिजनेस है तो मेरे पास वो गूगल पे, पेटीएम सब कुछ है। तो
बरोबर, मेरा एक मिनट, 1 मिनट मेरा बात सुनो।
वो लोग पे करते हैं। अभी
बरोबर समझ रहा हूँ, मैं आपका बात समझ रहा हूँ, लेकिन ये वाउचर है, वो क्यूआर कोड होता है, ये होता है वाउचर। ये साइबर मशीन का वाउचर है। मैंने इसीलिए आपको 5 रुपए का डाला है, क्योंकि आपको कंफ्यूजन लगेगा। आपको अपना टोटल बैलेंस मालूम है ना?
टोटल बैलेंस है
हाँ मालूम होगा, चलो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, अगर मालूम नहीं है तो आप चेक कर लो, और 5 रुपया तुम्हारा प्लस होगा टोटल बैलेंस में बढ़ेगा, तभी मैं टोटल अमाउंट आपको डालूंगा वाउचर के थ्रू, अन्यथा नहीं डालूंगा। आप श्योर होगी तो तभी डालूंगा, नहीं तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं। इसीलिए श्योर के लिए, कंफर्म के लिए 5 रुपये का वाउचर डाला।
So as you can see, now this was the call between the scammer, first call between the scammer and my friend Alice. So for the English dissection, I will go through this once again. So the first scammer is asking, you received the voucher, and Alice is saying, I have not received the voucher, I have received the QR code. So he is convincing, no, it's not a QR code, it's voucher, scan the voucher. So when she is saying, okay, scan and things like that, he is saying, then you need to enter your UPI pin and you will see immediately your account balance will get updated 5 rupees. So once again, Alice is kind of playing and in the notion saying that I'm not understanding it. I'm running a business. When customer needs to pay money via UPI, they need to scan my QR code and make the payment. But you are asking to scan me the QR code. Once again, he's saying it's a cyber mission voucher. It is already has 5 rupees in it. So you do this process and check your bank balance. Definitely would have got 5 rupees credited to your account. So this is the scammer convincing Alice. Okay. So, but if you notice the scenario, we already know it is a scamming, and we are just trying to fool the scammer now. So in the second call, what we are doing, Alice just reconfirming to make it all look real. Alice is reconfirming about the QR code with scammer Srikanth, and Srikanth assures that he is the savior of the nation and not to worry about the payment. Also, he mentions he will send his ID card. So now Srikanth is convincing Alice that that he is the savior of the nation, because and he is suggesting, he is saying to Alice that I work for our Indian army and I am a savior of the nation, so you can trust me. So you will receive your payment. You just go ahead with scanning the QR code and whatever my assistant Ramesh Raju is saying.
अच्छा आपका
होता है आरबी का, उससे पेमेंट कर देगा, वो पेमेंट का आप कंफर्म करा लीजिए, ठीक है।
हाँ वही सर, आप तो बोल रहे हैं डेबिट कार्ड, लेकिन वो सर ना आपका जो मैनेजर हैं वो बोल रहे हैं कि मैं एक QR कोड भेजूंगा, उसमें आप ट्रांसफर करो करके बोल रहे हैं, तो मैं क्या कर सकती क्यों क्या?
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, डोंट वरी मैडम, मैं आपको अपना आईडी कार्ड भेज देता हूँ, जो ड्यूटी कार्ड है वो भेज देता हूँ, ठीक है।
हाँ सर, क्योंकि ना थोड़ा टेंशन है इसलिए।
नहीं, अरे एक इंडियन आर्मी से सोचते हैं, ऐसा कोई बात नहीं, देश के रक्षा के, देश के सेवक हैं मैम, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, डोंट वरी।
हाँ इसीलिए सर हमें भी बहुत गर्व है आपको सर्व करने में।
नहीं, नो प्रॉब्लम, आपको घबराने की कोई बात नहीं है, मैं आपको अपना आईडी।
So as you heard, so the scammer Srikanth is saying that army will make the payment. So Alice was saying, sir, you mentioned about payment through debit card, but Ramesh Raju is saying to scan the QR code and saying that amount will be transferred to me. Should I do what Ramesh says? She is saying, don't worry, madam, I will send my ID card as a proof, which is the duty card. Once again, Alice is saying that she was tensed since Ramesh Raj asked to scan QR code. That's when Srikanth is strongly saying, no, you don't need to get tensed. You know, I work for Indian Army. We do great service to this nation. So you can believe me, don't worry. So this is the whole gist of the call. If you see how misusing they are using the Indian Army name. So all the scammers who is coming out through this, most of this marketplace platform misuse Indian Army name. They always put their profession first, like they work for defense or they work for Indian Army and things like that. Okay. Now call 3 with scammer Ramesh Raju. So once again we are calling Ramesh Raju now, and we are informing Ramesh Raju, that is we are playing with Ramesh Raju, stating that 5 rupees got debited. And the scammer keep on reassuring that no, it never can happen. How 5 rupees will get debited now? It can't happen, something like that. So to make sure the statement too strong. Like we made a dummy screenshot where it is showing it as a 5 rupees has been debited as a dummy screenshot, and we sent this dummy screenshot to scammer to make him believe that 5 rupees got debited. Okay, now let's see how this call went.
हाँ, आवाज आ रहा है ना?
हाँ आवाज आ रहा है। या आई स्पोक टू श्रीकांत सर।
जी जी।
हाँ ही
तो मैडम जी, मैंने आपको जो वाउचर डाला ना,
हाँ
उसको स्कैन करो आप।
हाँ वही वो क्यूआर कोड को मैंने स्कैन किया और मैंने 5 रुपीज एंटर किया और
हाँ।
कोड डाला। तो आपने बोला कि अमाउंट डिडक्ट नहीं होगा, ऐड होगा, लेकिन अमाउंट डिडक्ट हो गया मेरे जिसमें से।
क्या कह रहे हो मैडम जी?
लेकिन अमाउंट डिडक्ट हो गया सर।
आपका अमाउंट डिडक्ट हो गया?
हाँ डिडक्ट हो गया। मैंने आपको स्क्रीनशॉट भी भेजा है, देखो।
नहीं भेजा होगा वो कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन आपने मेरे से पीछे क्या आप बोल रहे कि आपका डिडक्ट हुआ? मैंने मैडम जी ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता। आपको अपना टोटल बैलेंस मालूम था? आपको अपना टोटल बैलेंस मालूम था क्या? हुआ कि नहीं हुआ?
नहीं हुआ है सर।
नहीं, चेक बैलेंस में चेक करो, चेक बैलेंस में दोबारा चेक करो दोबारा।
क्या है दोबारा? कितने बार चेक करूं? मैं तो चेक कर लिया, नहीं है।
So now, when we informed that scammer that 5 rupees got debited, he went into a very shock mode and he kept insisting that how it is even possible. For sure, it's not possible. And he kept on asking us to check the account balance. Check the account balance. He kept insisting, check the account balance, check the account balance. So once again, we played that stating like how many times we should check the account balance. It has got debited. Now we kind of left the scammer in the confusion. Okay, we left the scammer in the confusion, and once again we will be calling him now for the fourth call. In the fourth call, Alice will be bluffing that she received the money, and scammer getting happy about it, and scammer has another QR code to scan. Now once we informs the scammer that we received 5 rupees, he got happy and he is getting ready to send the another QR code to us.
हाँ रमेश सर आ गया।
हाँ, आया कि नहीं आया?
आया आया।
हाँ तो मैडम ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता, ऐसा थोड़ी मेरे इधर से पेमेंट चला गया था। अभी चेक करो, मैंने आपको दूसरा वाउचर डाल दिया है।
दूसरा वाउचर कहाँ डाला है?
व्हाट्सएप में डाला है मैंने, इसी नंबर पे डाला है।
So post this call, scammer sent a QR code of for the rupees 19,999 in WhatsApp. So the dissection is Alice is informing the scammer that she received 5 rupees, and he got happy and he kept saying that I said right, you would have got the money. Now check your WhatsApp. I'm sending you another QR code. So Alice is asking, oh, another voucher. Where have you sent it? Yeah, in WhatsApp. So this is the conversation. So in the fifth call, we are making the scammer Ramesh Raju believe that rupees 19,000 got debited, and asking for the and scammer asking to check our transaction history. So in this, once again, we have made some dummy screenshot and we are sending it to scammer that 19,999 got debited, because that scammer has sent a QR code worth of rupees 19,999. So now we are saying we are fooling the scammer with a screenshot that now 20,000 got debited. Now let's see how the scammer responds.
Sir,
हाँ
20,000 got debited, sir. 19,999 got debited in my account.
अच्छा, तो अभी तुम्हारा डेबिट हो गया?
हाँ डेबिट हो गया, मैंने स्क्रीनशॉट भेजा है आपको।
अभी आपका टोटल बैलेंस कितना शो कर रहा है?
अयो भैया, पहले तो 27,000 था मेरे अकाउंट में। हाँ तो अभी 20,000 गया है।
नहीं मैडम जी, डेबिट नहीं होगा मैडम।
क्या रमेश सर आप ऐसे कर रहे हो? श्रीकांत सर को प्लीज कॉन्फ्रेंस में ले लो ना, मैंने तो पे कर दिया है। मैंने आपको स्कैन आई मीन इसका नाम क्या है, स्क्रीनशॉट भेजा है, प्लीज आप देख लो एक बार।
मैडम हिस्ट्री का मेरे को स्क्रीनशॉट डालना, हिस्ट्री का।
हाँ,
हिस्ट्री का स्क्रीनशॉट डालो मेरे
हिस्ट्री का।
को। हाँ,
सर ऐसा कौन करता है सर, आप क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
वो ट्रांजेक्शन में जो तुम्हारा कटा है ना, डेबिट हुआ है, उधर हिस्ट्री का तो होगा ना। ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता मैडम जी, कट नहीं सकता। एक बार हिस्ट्री का मेरे को
सर हमारे अकाउंट में जाके स्क्रीनशॉट लेके कोई भेजेगा क्या? क्या सर आप भी ना।
So when we informed that scammer that 19,999 got debited, so he's kind of got happy. Oh, it got debited. Okay. Then he said when it got debited, he started checking like if they have really received the amount. The moment he started checking and he is confirming that he have not received the money, because we are already fooling with him, right? Like we are fooling the scammer that we that 20,000 got debited. Now scammer got happy because he received money, but at the end we were making a play out of him, right? So he kind of got now agitated and he kept asking to send the screenshot of transaction history, because he is in a very kind of a now panic state, because we are saying and we are proving to him that 20,000 got debited, but he have not received that money. 20,000 got debited. So that scammer got into panic state. So he kept re-insisting to send the screenshot, but that's how the call ended. And if you notice, the both the voice of the Srikanth and voice of Ramesh Raju will look very same. Only the little terminologies will differ, but it is supposedly both are the same person. So since the scammer have not received the money yet, he got agitated and kept asking transaction history. After a few minutes, 10 rupees was credited to Alice by these scammers. They might have got confused, and to reassure about the scoop, they needed to gain trust, so they sent 10 rupees. I asked Alice to block the scammer numbers and took all the evidences and left the scene. After some time, once again, Alice received a call from scammer Ramesh Raju from different number. This time, Alice kept ranting that she scanned the QR code which they sent and she lost her money and hung up the call. Even after blocking and even after when they were trying to reach us, what Alice did is she once again kind of reassured them that she lost the money because of them, and she kind of hung up the call and she blocked them. So the whole staging act would have left the scammers in confused state, since we made them believe that we fell prey to them and lost money. Since because we made them believe that we have already fallen prey to them, but in reality, like they are the one who's like kind of fell prey to us. So they got confused, and that's the thing. So this would have been the reaction of the scammers after hearing that that this money got debited. Like they would have been like, "Where is my 5 rupees? Where is my 19,999 rupees?" And I was like this happy because they got confused like this. So these are all the common pointers to notice if you are coming across, if someone is claiming to when you are selling or when you are buying any things in your marketplace or OLX or Quicker. So the WhatsApp DP of the scammers will mostly have Indian government logo, Indian Army logo, or any defense logo, or even their logo might be like some person wearing an army uniform. Okay, even they might have that kind of images obtained from the Google. Okay, so they can even put up something like that, or they can even send you some fake army ID cards, because it's all available in Google. It's all this fake data are not of data are available. They can even download it and send it to you, stating this is all my ID card and things like that. And a common thing with this camera is mainly they will mention all these pointers. I work for Indian Army. We do great service to nations, so you can trust us. A full payment from Army fund. Army will send you money. Scan the voucher, click proceed to pay, enter your UPI pin. 5 rupees will be added to your account. Check your account balance. So these are some of the pointers they keep insisting you to again and again. So fake profession used by these people are Indian Army. Mobile numbers, whatever they have used, I have updated. There are a lot of mobile numbers I have been collecting on the same kind of scams. I will send it to you. I will keep a make a list and I will publish it shortly. And names of the scammers used is Srikanth and Ramesh Raju. They can go by any name, but the main way of operation is by misusing Indian Army name and making you believe. Okay. So nature of the scammers and scamming, how the whole nature happens, how the whole malicious intention happen. So always watch out for the following behaviors if you suspect something fishy during this situation. Scammers might repeatedly exaggerate on things, forces you to repeatedly to follow their instruction. They will be like always on the call. Okay, I will be on the call. You scan with other mobile phone. They will be on the call. Okay, you fill in the details in the website. So basically, they will try to put you in the panic state. Reassures you repeatedly not to worry. They always say, "Do not worry about it. You will get the payment. Do not worry about it. You can believe me. You can trust me." Sounds extremely convincing and promising. So these are all the nature of a scammer. So the agenda of the scammer is to make you believe in them, make you, then they manipulate you, then they loot the money. Okay. So a small dissection of QR code scam. So how it happens is, so they will send a QR code to you, and they will keep saying to you to scan the QR code, scan the QR code. So let's say you are having a balance of 20,000 rupees. The moment you scan the QR code, they will ask you click proceed to pay and enter your PIN, and you might also follow the instruction, because their way of propagating this to you will be in a very different way. They will put it in that very nice way. Okay. So you will go and scan the QR code. You will once again go and enter the PIN, and you will click proceed to pay. Then you will enter the PIN. So if you, in real scenario, the 5 rupees will get debited out of your account, which you will forget to notice in the message. In the meantime, what the scammers will do, they will add 10 rupees to your account. So what now, if you see, the balance will become, when the 5 rupees goes out of your account, the balance will be 19,995. Immediately they will send 10 rupees to your account. So now the balance will become 20,005 rupees. So now when the scammer asks you to check the account balance or transaction history, you will see 5 rupees added to your account. So you will start believing that, oh, this is how this works. That means I need to scan the QR code and I need to do all this. So I will receive the money. But this is where you are getting it wrong. For anything which you are going to sell, you don't need to scan the QR code. Okay, that is a main rule here. For anything you are selling, don't scan the QR code. Okay, so now you will start believing that, oh, amount is getting added. So once you believe, now scammers will say, okay, madam, we will make the next payment or final payment. So this is another QR code. The same way, you need to scan the QR code and you need to click proceed to pay, and you need to enter your PIN. You will get the amount. So they will convince you. So now, since you already believed the coup, since you already trusted these scammers, now once again you will go ahead with the process and proceed to pay and enter your PIN. That moment you will 15,000, that is 5,000 will get debited, and your bank account will live with 15,005 rupees. Now scammers looted your 5 rupees. Now some scammers, they will escape, like they will just switch off the mobile phone. They will kind of be gone like that. Some scammer, what they will say, it was a technical error. We will send one more QR code. So the scammers who want to loot more money, they will say it was a technical error. We will send one more QR code. If you scan that also, you will receive all the amount together to you. They will promise you. Once again, it's another manipulation way. Once again, you scan, you will lose the money. So basically, it is just a human flaw here. If you notice, for any of the thing which we have been discussing throughout the timeline, it is not any technical flaw here, and it is not any technical hack or any very technical terminology or things like that. It is just a human flaw. So the scammers are very good manipulators and very good pleasers. So they kind of manipulate you and put you in a state, and they will do all the actions. If you see, for any UPI payment, the real security measure itself, that's why it's not you go to grocery shop, you scan the QR code, your amount get debited. Normally, what is the process? You go to a grocery shop, you scan the QR code, then you click the proceed to pay button, then you enter your UPI pin, then only the amount get debited. But in this case, if you see, scammers kind of make you to bypass the whole security measure and loot your money. So this is what happening. So do not fall trap for this. So once again, how to protect yourself? Do not scan QR code from the sources you don't know. Do not believe in buyers or sellers who try to persuade you through exaggerating their profession. For example, if they keep saying that I work for Indian Army, I work for some other thing, like why a person who is going to sell any product needs to exaggerate about their profession? So that's a question to ask. Okay, so do not fall trap to that. And if you are selling any products, be it OLX, Facebook Marketplace, or any other platform, as a seller, you don't need to scan any form of QR code. And once again, you don't need to click proceed to pay and enter your PIN to receive money. So these are all the other guidelines as a general guidelines. Do not respond to text messages you don't know. Do not click the links you don't know, and do not fill in your card details. Do not believe in calls that demands you to visit some page or pay money. Do not share OTP. If asked by any website or any person over call, do not share the OTP with them. Do not install application from unknown sources. Do not blindly believe in WhatsApp forward messages, or do not panic if you happen to face any of this kind of situation. In case you fall prey to this kind of scams, things you can do: raise a fraud ticket immediately. For example, if you believe that the scammer utilized his Paytm to reach like scam you, or used his Google Pay to scam you, or you are paying via Google Pay, try to reach out to the um, that particular company like Google Pay or whatever company like that, and file the complaint with them, or reach out to the customer care support team, and reach out to a particular bank or wallet company in Twitter, file a complaint in cybercrime portal, or file a local police complaint. So these are some of the techniques which you can go ahead and do it. And this is not a promising or assuring that you will receive the money back, but these are all the some cases that it might work and you might receive the money back. Okay. So the whole scenario of scammer versus Alice is depicted as a meme. So this is what happened when I went through this case. So now we are entering the next scam operations which is being done, which is fake shopping site scams. In this fake shopping site scams, what the scammers are doing, they are creating some fake social media messages for a brand, and they are luring you through their attractive offers. So not just that, they are also investing some money to promote their content as an advertisement. Because if you see, all this will come as a Facebook advertisement and Twitter advertisement, or sponsored Instagram sponsored content and things like that. So you will find such pages in everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or any other social platforms. As you can see, so these are some of the fake pages, that is fake brand pages, which is promoting some products, and that too as a sponsored, but which means they are paying for the advertisement to promote their content. Okay. So in the left side, Flipkart sale, Amazon sellers, Amazon UPI sale. So what really happens is, the moment you click the Flipkart sale, you'll be redirected to a website called livesalesite.xyz. It will look like a real Flipkart website. They will have some products, they will have some offer running, they will have even Paytm logo, Flipkart logo, every logo there. But if you notice, once again, it is a fake phishing website. So what is the agenda of fake phishing website? They want to loot your money, or loot your credentials, or loot your data through somehow. So if you come across any of this kind of websites, do not fall trap to it easily. So in this particular website, this live sales site website, which I will be showing in the video also, if you notice, the moment you add some product and go to next page, it will ask you to fill in the data. And it once you click the continue to payment, what it will do, it will redirect to an UPI page. That is, if you fall prey to this scam via mobile application, if you do it in mobile application, so they have put a embedded in such a way that the moment you click continue, it might open up your QR, that is, it will open up your Google Pay or any phone pay or any UPI based application, and you might even think of going out with a payment. But once again, this kind of website, the websites which are coming up nowadays, the advertisements which are coming up nowadays on this fake brand pages, or main intention is to mainly to loot the money. So that is why they kind of mainly keep a UPI payment. The moment you click continue, it will open another page. The another page where it will give a Google Pay screen, and you might even go ahead with the payment, but do not fall trap to it. It's a fake. So now I will show the same website how from advertisement how this website is getting redirected, and let's have some examples of that now. So as you can see, this is some Flipkart like sale and advertisement things like that. And you can go to page transparency, and you can check the see advertisement, and you will be able to see their advertisement. So their advertisement is this advertisement. Flipkart say big sale 90% off. You can log in and you can check it in your account. The moment you go to this website, and when you click the advertisement, there's page transparency, and when you click the advertisement they are running for this campaign, you will find this advertisement. So now let's go to their website. Once you click the advertisement, you will be redirected to this website. So as you can see, it looks like a real Flipkart website, and even they are running timer called deals of the day and things like that. Okay, now let's add something to cart. Okay, I'm going to buy this now. So I'm entering some fake data here. So you see, like I just entered some very fake data and very dummy data. So they immediately redirected to a payment page. Now the moment you click this payment continue, right, you will see something. See, referrerhider.com, where they are hiding the referrer because it was in the referrer header, HTTP header. And if you see the URL handler, UPI : pay PN is equal to Flipkart, that is a person name, and the person account is equal to that Q667888202 at YBL, and the transaction name, if you see Flipkart Private Limited, that is Flipkart PVT Limited, and amount is equal to 3000. So the moment you scan this, what happens is that so it will redirect to your Google application, and once the Google that is GPay application, and you might even believe it to be real, and you might click the payment. And basically, if you see it's a fake website and you are paying to some random person, basically this is also UPI. You can call it as a UPI scam. Okay, so they are kind of embedding that your UPI link into that, and they are creating a fake phishing websites. So there are a lot of websites like this which is promoting this content. And so I will show another website now. Yeah, this website has been reported, and it went down. Let's say another website. So okay, this is one advertisement. This is one Facebook page. So if you see once again Flipkart sale, you can just click page transparency and see what are the advertisements they are running. So once you click their advertisement, it will lead to this page. So it will show some Redmi K Pro Alpha sale, things like that. So once you click continue, it will redirect to another page. Once again, it is a fake Flipkart lookalike page. Okay. So here once again we will add it to cart. Let's buy now. And let's enter the full name and all the dummy data. Okay. As you can see, they are redirecting you to the payment page where so this phone pay, UPI and things like that. So once you click some UPI payment, I guess they removed the handler. Yesterday I was able to access them. So once again, they will also get redirected to. Okay. See. Okay, it is still there. Okay, I am mouse hovering the UPI link. If you notice little left corner, you might notice UPI colon / pay question mark PA is equal to Flipkart Mall 32 at Paytm. Okay. So the moment you click that from their mobile, mostly people access mobile, right? Like when they are doing it in mobile, so this will get loaded in the web view, and this might open up your there is GPay application, Google Pay application, or any UPI application which you have linked to. Okay. So the moment you do this, it will be redirected to your Google Pay, and you might think it to be a real shopping website, and you might spend 3,500. And once again, it is a fake website. Okay. So how to protect yourself on this thing? Always check the URL in the browser you're navigating to. First of all, you keep an eye on the URL which you're navigating to. And sometimes even this website might look like a real domain. For example, they might use a domain name called flipkarts.com, f1ipkrt.com, or amazon0.in. So all these are fake websites. There might be some spelling mistake, or they might not look so legit. If you go to a real shopping website like Flipkart or Amazon, what you do, you place the order, then you really update your address, then you make the payment, and you see the proper interface level changes. Okay, in this people, you will directly, they will take you, even if you enter some fake addresses and things like that, they will directly take you to the payment page, and where they will make you pay the money. Okay. Not just that, there is another domain format called Punicode characterization, where people might use different languages character and try to register the domain. For example, I will show one such thing here. As you can see, this might look like a flipkart.com, but this T is the Greek letter T. Okay. So if you go and put this in browser, when you go nowadays, this browser will convert this. When you go and put this in browser, see, it got redirected to different domain. So this is called kind of a Punicode or homogenization text and things like that. So this is another different attack, but people might register some domains, register the domains like that, and they might try to fool you with this kind of a promotion in any platforms. So do not fall prey for it. Once again, as I said, please check the URLs properly and make sure that you are only visiting any real domains. And the same awareness to you: do not click on the links from the sources you don't know. Do not download any form of attachment if the mail is from unknown source. Do not fill your card details or any other personal details in the sites you don't know. Do not believe in calls that demands you to visit some website or pay some money. Do not share your OTP if asked by any website or any person over call. Do not install application from unknown sources. Do not blindly believe in WhatsApp forward messages. Do not panic if you happen to face these kind of situations. Okay, so these are all main 3 scams which are happening nowadays. And not just that, this is another scam which is happening in a big scale. It was recently discovered by me, and I will give a gist of this, and the technical details can be found on my website about this. So I'm urging all the government authorities to look on this scam. So this scam is posing themselves as an online gambling website, which is technically illegal, and but they are not registered also. Like they are not registered as Indian company at all. They are not registered as Indian company, and there are a lot of domains like this which have given a proper technical analysis. So a lot of evidences are pointing towards China. It's just my theory that China could be possible behind this, but I will take you through a quick technical analysis of this from my website only. So people might receive messages like this: the easy way to earn 5,000 rupees of work from home, and messages like this. That too, due to this pandemic time, people will receive a lot of messages like this easily. So when I first visited this website, this is how the website looked like. How he made 50,000 in 3 days and things like that. So as you can see, they're giving some built-up story. But the more I dissected, I found out that there are more than 20-25 domains like this promoting the advertisement, work from home advertisement, and earning 5 rupees. And this is a little technical aspect. When I went ahead and checked for the whois records of this website, they mainly have a registration in the Hong Kong or China domains. That is China registry or the Hong Kong registry, HK and CN. And also when I tried poking around their website, there's we call something called content management system, where you manage the content of that particular website. So it used something called as Think PHP. Think PHP is once again CMS software developed with Chinese people, that is China. And this is the error which got displayed. And not just one website, lot of websites displayed all this error. If you see, this is also once again another error triggered by different technique. And this also displayed that Chinese error. And if you see the page source, if you see the domain, it is indiatoday.in, and India 1 is instead of I, it is 1. And if you see the page HTML source, you can just right click and view the page source. You will see the China comments in the Mandarin language. Okay. So these websites are used for marketing the real websites. So these are not real websites. So these websites motive is to just market, like earn work from home 5,000 rupees, things like that. And they have a lot of languages. Like they have it in Hindi, they have it in Kannada, they have it in Malayalam, Tamil, every language they promote this content. If you see, this is in Tamil. So they also have the same thing in Hindi, Gujarati language, Malayalam, Telugu, like all the languages, Kannada language. So all these marketing websites will promote the main websites. So these are all the marketing websites. So they will promote the main website called this one, bowserclubs.com, goji.in, so things like this. So there are a lot of domains like this, okay? So when I started digging in about these domains, then the front end, they are looking like a shopping website, where they are trying to show some gold jewelries or diamond jewelries or some cloth branding and things like that. The inside, they are conducting some gambling game, where the game goes by name Wingo or Win. Basically, this is a number and color prediction game, and at the same time, it's an illogical game. Okay, there's no logic involved in this game. You just need to predict something. Okay. And also, these are some of the additional functionalities in the website. And so they also want to showcase as it is a real application. So what they are doing is they are putting up a message stating rules of this, that is rules of this game, how this game can be played, like that they are doing. And additionally, they are also putting, if you share the referral code to anyone, that is when the person uses your referral code, you will earn the money. In turn, you will earn the money. That is true. That is how they are playing, but they are trying to gain your trust with all this act. Okay. And since it's a lockdown, most of our youngsters are trying to like want money, like earning from work from home, and want to try to earn easy ways. So what they are doing is, if they just do a Google search how to earn money from home, they will get this kind of websites. How this kind of websites is happening? Because their marketing is heavy. Their marketing is heavy through you, us people only. The marketing is being done by our youngsters only. Okay. See, there are many individuals propagating these websites in social media such as YouTube, Quora, mostly in all Indian languages, be it Tamil, be it Kannada, be it Telugu, Hindi. They leave their WhatsApp number also. Basically, they will give their WhatsApp number, and once you get in touch with them, they will introduce to this kind of a website. Okay. The simple search in YouTube will show lot of videos. If you see all the timeline, 3 months, 1 month, 3 months, 2 months, 2 months ago, all this thing. Okay. And someone see all the people who are making YouTube videos, they are also showing very withdrawal as a proof screenshot. Okay, they are showing proof screenshot, like money can be withdrawn easily. They are having a lot of Facebook pages. A lot of people have come up with Instagram pages, Facebook pages, and they kind of show the real money withdrawal screenshot. Why all this is being done is to manipulate you and believe that this is how it works. Okay. See, this is a Quora post where the person has written that he received money, and this is the withdrawal text. Okay. So how exactly works? You ping the number of the WhatsApp given, so they will add you to some group. Then they'll start giving suggestions. Okay. So the agenda of this game, they will start giving suggestions like the next color might be red, the next color might be green. I'm not explaining much of the game. Okay, but I'm just saying. So the predictions will be correct for some time. The moment at certain time you will get addicted to it, and you will start losing the money. Okay. As you can see, people have mentioned high loss, high loss, high loss, and things like that. And so this is a so it is a fake review. And the pattern of this is this application makes you get addicted, and makes you feel you're earning money, and but very soon you will start losing the money. So the website also makes you believe the statement and all. If you see, this Bowser Club is being updated from 2018, and this is kind of, they pose as themselves as legitimate. But if you check the whois record, they themselves registered in the May month. Okay, so they have not been here for 2 years. They are just there for last 3 months. Okay. So you can check all this dissection here. I will come to their Android, and main thing is, people who are promoting this content, either they are inactive in YouTube for last 1 year and they started putting the content, or they just started a new channel and started propagating only this content. Their channel is only about all this kind of techniques. Okay. So I decompiled their Android application. That is one of the technical thing. You will find a lot of China related evidences to it. And not just one website. I have found close to 20 websites on this. All these websites have the same platform, mostly same front end, like gold or silver or cloth or something like that. Kind of the same conceptual game, same thing, like same withdrawal, all kind of same concept, same rules. And every application, every Android application, there is no application of this website in Android Play Store. They are all present only in their website. Okay. So you can just check it out. You will get to know. So I will put this link in the comment or in the section. You can get more details, and why it could be a very illegitimate website, and why it could be, why there are chances that China is behind this, and why youngsters are making easily fall prey to this and things like that. So do not fall prey trap to this. This games kind of will make you addicted, and you won't even know who is giving the prediction, or you won't even know who is the lead over there, and you will lose all the money. So do not fall trap to this. So I'll put a link, official link on this. You can check my website for this information. So yeah, once again, do not fall trap to this. So if you come across any such incident, do share them in comments below, or you can also send them to my mail ID, so that we can introspect more on that and raise more awareness to people. Also, if you have any doubts, questions on the topic discussed, please leave them in the comments below. I will try to address as many as possible. So thanks everyone for attending the session. Hope it was useful to everyone, and take forward this message to your family members, your friends, your relatives, everyone, with all this awareness. So let's get into some question and answer session. I will answer a few questions. So the question is from the person named Praveen Nelson. The question is, will my device get compromised by simply just visiting the website? I'm not downloading anything, neither executing. Yeah, Praveen, your device won't get compromised just because you visit the website. If you see the scammers or cyber criminal want to drop something into your device, or they want to earn money out of you. So unless you go and enter any data into it, or unless you go and download any malicious file from the website, your device chances of devices getting compromised is like you can say 0%. But there are some high profile cases. If there is any very technical exploit, that is we call it as exploit, and we call it as 0 day. If there are any 0 days available, and if it is affecting the whole browser and devices, it might affect you. But most of these scammers are in very surface level scammers. They don't have that very technical things like that. So they will just try to lure you with some fake websites and fake application things like that. So make sure that you do not download any application. Make sure that if you are using Android phone, enable that download untrusted application, like disable that option and keep it, so that you are not by mistake also downloading any application. And since because you are visiting, nothing will happen. But if you believe it and enter all your information or any of your data, then there are chances your money might get compromised, or you might lose some money, or you might lose some data. Okay. And there is a person named Smriti Sunil who asked the question, can anybody hack our Facebook? See, Facebook can't be hacked technically if you ask. As I said, there are something called technical flaw, human flaw. Okay. So most of the attack, or most of the vectors which I have been explaining for all this session, is due to human flaw. If you see phishing, you fall prey to the fake website. Okay. And then you go and enter the data there. That means you are entering the data. So here there is no technical way of taking your data. They are just making some dummy website, and you believe it to be dummy, you believe it to be real website. They are entering data. So that is how this Facebook account getting hacked and things. People are publishing Facebook account got hacked, or Facebook hacking techniques and things like that. It is just that they will help you create some dummy website, and they will kind of send it to the victim and get the data. This is technically not hacking at all. All this all kind of social engineering skill set. The scammer cyber criminals know how to manipulate you and get the data through some fake website. So you can say, in technical terms, your account can't be hacked. But as a social engineering terms, yeah, your account can be hacked. Which I said, it's a human flaw once again. Any scenarios you face like attacker using URL spoofing technique? No, I have not faced any scenarios as such. But if you notice that Punicate characterization form, like it looked like a spoof of the URL. It looked like that like real Flipkart.com, but the T is the Greek text. But it is just a research out there. But as my experience, I have not faced that one. But if I come across any such websites or any techniques like that, which is showcasing that particular demonstration, I will let you know. Junaid Hassan is asking, we don't have enough tracking option to these looters, or they are part of a large scam group. It's heard the most of them are from a particular region. So as you said, yeah, there are not that much tracking options available with us. And these scammers are part of a large scam group indeed. Yeah. So our cybercrime department and other police officials and the government department are trying their best to snatch these scammers. But as you see, these scammers is like a huge group, and every day the new scammers who doesn't even person who doesn't even have any technical knowledge. He just learns one or two technique and he becomes a scammer. Okay. So the age can be even like from a 10-year-old kid to like the age doesn't matter here. Anyone who can learn 2-3 technique, he's becoming a scammer there. So that is the growth of the scammers in our country. So, but yes, as you said, we can track them at certain places. And if sometimes if even if we track them, for example, if we track them by a phone number, they might have given the fake proof. If we go via proof, like it might be a dead end. So but yeah, our departments are doing the best, our cybercrime departments and police officials and government department doing their best to track them and make them get into jail. But yeah, that is the thing. Ashish Verma, how to check the link is authorized or not? Simple. For example, Flipkart.com. If you ask someone to purchase any item, you know which is the site. It's a Flipkart.com. Okay. So, but if someone is sending you a link with Flipkarts.com, then there itself you can give a suspicion. Oh, is it a fake domain or is it real? The moment you started giving a suspicion to certain link, that time your perception will change and you will even easily understand if it is fake domain or real domain. So it's just a matter of suspicion. You need to give the domain which you are not sure of. For example, if someone is sending Amazon sale.in, okay. See, Amazon.com is the website, Amazon.in is the website. But if someone is sending a link with Amazon sale.in, that you should have a suspicion towards it. Then you can, the moment you change your perception towards it, you will have an idea if it is a real domain or fake domain. But always stick to the original domain like Amazon.in, Amazon.com, Facebook.com, or Flipkart.com, like things like that. Okay. So Junaid Hassan asked the question: sharing just an email ID to stranger will cause a problem? See, once again, it all boils down the motive. For example, if you are just sharing email ID to a stranger, let's say you are going to some shopping mall and they are selling some. They send that feedback form to some lottery placement, things like that, right? If you give your mail ID there, if the person who is collecting all these forms will have your contact number, your mail, like that he will have 1,000 people's contact number, mail, and things like that. If that person is someone who is malicious, what he will do, he will collect all this data and he will sell it to some scammer group or he will sell it to someone else. Now people will know what is your preference. Based on this preference, these scammers will launch a campaign. Okay, so they will launch a campaign against all these 1,000 people in different way. So sharing a mail ID to stranger does pose a risk, and it based upon the stranger you are sharing to once again. So that's the answer to you. So I have answered most of the QA session here, and if you have more question, you can always reach out to the pages wherever we are sharing, and you can reach out to my LinkedIn profile, or you can reach out to my YouTube channel, and also my YouTube channel, Let's Talk Security. You can just Google Let's Talk Security. You will find the channel name. So yeah, thank you for watching. So hopefully I will conduct more sessions in near future. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Pranav, for making all of us aware on the ongoing phishing attack and letting us know that it's not only to the virus you're vulnerable to, but also to the people amongst us who take advantage of our lack of awareness during these difficult times. It was indeed a wonderful, very much relevant, and informative session. Thank you so much, Pranav. A special thanks to Kerala Cyberdome for co-hosting our webinar, and a thanks to everyone from all around the world who joined us today for the live. See you all next time. Thank you once again. Stay safe, be aware. Expecting your support for our coming sessions as well. Thank you.